ready to start the battle. We have rolled up key positions and we came up with 5 objectives. Deployment zones or quarters, and victory conditions are. Hold on a second. Prepared positions and quarters, and then the victory conditions were key positions. So we had five objectives. All the armies are deployed, and the Germans. So these little brown markers are the objectives. There's one here, one there, one here, one there, and one over there. So when an American claims an objective, it's going to be white. When the Germans claim an objective, it will be black until taken back. So per the deployment, the Americans already claimed 1, and the Germans have 2 in their sector, and we have 2 that haven't been claimed yet. 4 deployers, Americans. See, the Germans have a spotter here for their mortar. Americans have a spotter here for their mortar, and the sniper team for the Americans is deployed over there. So the only thing left is the Rangers get their free move at the beginning of the game. So they will get their run. And first off, these Rangers will run across here. And they will claim this objective right away. So that one goes to the Americans. These Rangers here are going to run around this building. Not going to get too crazy with them. They've already claimed that objective. So we are going to spread these guys out. I'm going to put the machine gun up front. And we will just kind of do that. Like so. There. And these Rangers, I don't know if they want to expose themselves that much. They're going to run behind this cover, I think. Just try to get a little bit of cover from most of everything there. And these Rangers are going to run back over here behind this. Like so. So there we have it. And this vehicle has the bazooka team and the company commander in it. And this Hanomag has the Panther Shrek and the assault rifle team. And this Hanomag has a squad of Air Grenadiers. So there we are. All the dice are in the bag, and we will set a turn marker out. There we are on turn 1. And we are ready to start this game. First dice out of the bag is German. So, Germans. I think before the Americans, we're going to snap 2, aren't we? Oh, yeah. So this one also has the German platoon commander. So what he's going to do is he's going to go ahead, or company commander, he's going to go ahead and issue his snap to them. All right, so I might as well pull him out because he's going to, let's see, he's going to snap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he'll do 5. We have that many dice. All right, there's 5. Okay. I'm going to issue an order to them, Hanamag, Nebelwerfer, and the mortar. All right, so he's going to go, he's just going to go down inside the Hanamag. I'm going to go ahead and fire the Nebelwerfer at, I believe, this heavy machine gun team. Well, there's Americans have done a pretty good job of spreading out. I think they're going to go for this building with the squad of Rangers back here. So, and the mortar team, they are going to target that squad of Rangers there. Okay. It's just going to advance. It's going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and move the Panzer. It's going to make one pivot. It's going to move up 9. Another pivot. And it will shoot the main gun into there and the hull into this machine gun team here. Take these dice out of the box. Go ahead and pull these right here because we don't need these now that we've set up. Okay, we need to be able to see this. So put that there. And main gun needing a 5 to hit the car and rolls a 4 and misses. And then 4 shots going into the medium machine gun team and hitting on 5. So there's 3 hits, wounding on 4s and 2 wounds. So I'll have to make 2 5-up cover saves. And I saved 1 and I took 1 casualty. So we will get a pin marker. And we'll take 1 wound. So now this is going to pivot. We're going to advance it. We're going to take 2 shots at long range at the half track. So needing fives to hit. And got one hit. Rolling to damage. And does not penetrate because it's long range. So that was an advance for them. But they're going to take one pin marker. And Commander and the Bazooka team will take a pin marker. So mark them with a pin. All right. Hanamag is going to let's see, so we're going to pivot here, and they're going to make a run. This way. Okay. Metal Worker is firing at the building, needing a 6 to hit, and they get a 2. Mortar is firing at the Rangers, needing a 6 to hit, and they get a 2. So no hits on them, but the mortar is ranging in to a 5 on the Rangers. That is all the Germans. Now, pull another dice and have Americans. So, the squad of Rangers is going to run this way. And they're going to claim this objective. So that one will become American objective. Okay. American again. All right, so this squad is going to advance into this hard cover. 6-inch wood stick. Okay, and this one has the light machine gun. They're going to fire on this squad here in the open. I believe all of them will be in range. Let's see. Yeah, looks like all of them will be in range. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rifles and a light machine gun. So that's 9 shots. Plus one more bonus for the fire and maneuver. And they will be hitting on 5. So not a great burst at all. I've got 2 hits. Hoping for a little better than that. And these are regular, so we are wounding on 4s. So 2 wounds, they're in the open, so they get no cover save. So they will lose 2 guys. Let's see. Take that guy. That guy. And they'll get a pin. Next dice is American. Alrighty. The sniper is going to go ahead and take a shot. Advance. He's going to go ahead and fire. That goes away at the spotter in the building, needing a 3 to hit. So looking for a 3, and we get a 2. Yay. Next dice. It's German. We're going to put this medium machine gun here on ambush. Next dice is German. Might be able to see these Rangers over here. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and advance this Hanomag. 1 pivot, advance, 2 pivots, and then I'm going to fire into these Rangers right here, which are in range. Let's see. Most of them are behind the building, so they're going to be getting hard cover. But 4 shots hitting on 5 because they moved. And we have 2 hits, looking for 5s to wound, and 1 wound, and a 4-up cover save, and saves it. So they just take a pin marker. And they take a pin. All right, next dice out of the bag is German again. I think yeah, they can see him. So this squad here is just going to open fire. on this squad of Rangers here. The other squad is behind the hardcover, which they can't see. So what do we have in this squad? We have one light machine gun. We're going to check our range first. Oh yeah, so only the light machine gun is going to be in range. Probably should have moved up, but so it'll be 5 shots hitting on 4s. And we have 4 hits. Okay, moving on 5s. No wounds, just pin mark. Then we'll get a pin. Next guy out of the bag is Americans. I forgot to mark them with an advance. All right. We are going to snap 2 with the company commander, and he's actually going to advance out. So we're going to roll for the company commander. And 7, he's fine. He loses his pin. And I'm going to order the half track. So he's going to get out. And where does he want to go? He wants to go right here. So he's going to order half track to advance. And that one's cocked. It doesn't matter. So good to go. Half track loses his pin. He's going to advance and fire at the armored car. It's already moved. It cannot wreck. So what we're going to do, and we're going to go ahead and advance all the way up to the 9. Hopefully we get within, no, we didn't get within 18, so that's over. All right, so that's bad. And the bazooka team is going to get out. They have a pin, so they have to pass their order check. And they do. It's their pin. He's away. Put them back in the bag. All right, so they are going to advance to there. They're going to shoot at the Panzer, so make an advance. There we go. Yep, so he advanced. All right, so that is 2 orders. So I want to snap 2 more. So it will be the heavy machine gun and the medium machine gun. So the medium machine gun has a pin as well. He passes his order test, so he loses the pin. I need 2 more dice out of that. All right, so we'll be firing them. And then fire. All right, so the medium machine gun team is going to fire at the squad in the open. So they will have 5 shots hitting on 4s. And solid burst. We got 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. and 2 dead. They are in the open, no cover. So they will lose 2 more, and they pick another pin marker. And take the loader for the machine gun, so we'll take these 2 guys. Okay. The heavy machine gun team is firing into the Pack 38, which I can shoot a line right through here. It's well within past an inch of each of these units. So that will be 6 shots hitting on 4s. I might have shorted myself on that one. I think I should have rolled 1 more dice. I'll go back and look. I think I only rolled 5 for the medium machine gun team. Still got the version 2 stuck in my head, but we'll go ahead and roll the heavy machine gun. And not great at all. So 2 hits, wounding on 3s because of the +1 penetration. So 2 wounds. They are in hardcover behind the rocks in the woods. So save both of them. Wow. Okay, so all gets pin mark. Unfortunate. Just unfortunate. All right, so the bazooka team. Yeah, so the bazooka team is going to shoot at tank, which is not getting any cover. See, more than half. All right, so we need a 5 to hit the Panzer III. Come on, 5. No. All right. That's the end of that one. Next dice out of the bag is going to be German. Do with this. They've got those guys. Fortunately, the handbag is blocked most of the ambush lanes. So we have a squad that could get out. I think not. These guys are going to advance up to here. Another German dice, and since this Hanomag ran that was over here, we're going to put down the assault squad and dice. It's German again. Then we'll put down the Panzerstrike team that's inside. Next dice is American. These Americans are going to advance into the woods. I don't see any targets within their range. Anything they can shoot at. Can't see the Hanomag, which would be nice if I can get this one rifle shot. I can't. So that's their move. American dice. All right, these Rangers are machine gun. Tell you what, this is a run building. They're going to make a run over here. Got a pin marker, so I got to pass an order test with them. They are veterans. And we have a 9, so they just did make it. They will lose their pin. And I think the medium machine gun might be out of range, so they're not going to try to fire at these Rangers as they run across here. They made their run there. American. Let's see. Yeah, so this is not this move. All right, so we're going to move up the half track. Seven and a half. Make a turn. Advance 2. And I'm going to fire. Oh, no. Am I going to make it? No, I'm not. Didn't have enough range. Okay, so advance, and I was going to shoot at that other half track, but he is out of range, so I can't do that. So, Americans. I'm going to put the Stuart that's in reserve down. Next dice. German. So, Germans, what are they going to do? They have a squad that's in the other Hanomag's going to go down. It's an American dice. The mortar has not fired yet. So, what's our good target? Gun. Yeah, so we're going to fire at the pack third. No, actually, you know what? I can see the net too, can I? Can I? Yeah, because I would have made a hole right there. See out, so I can see the Neville Werfer. Is that a good target? Yeah, we're going to fire at the Neville Werfer. Since he can't move, that's where we're going. All right, so needing a 6 to hit with the light mortar. Oh, boom! That is good. So, medium mortar hits. That's a 2-inch template. 4 guys. I believe we're going to catch all 4. So, say 3. I think 3, because there should be another guy on that. So I'm going to say 3. And it's inexperienced, so anything but a 1. So here we go. And 3 dead. A quick morale check for the Neb. And 8. That's going to be tough. All right, so they are down to one man. They do have a commander here, so it's 8. The pin markers, yeah, got to assign pin markers. That's going to be critical. All right, so D2 pin markers. So 2 pin markers. So it's 8 down to 6, down to 5 for a single man, back up to 7, so they fail. And so they abandon the gun. They could recrew it if so choose. So we will hold that. So for now, we're just going to put this down, and we're going to put a D6 with 4 casualties next to it. And it's ranged in too, so that's another thought behind possibly not recrewing it. My mortar is also ranged in on these guys, so I'm going to put a 2 there. We're going to put a 4 on the casualty list. Okay, so good job, medium mortar. Next dice, it's American. Just when I said that I didn't really think much of the mortars anymore. All right, they've both gone. That's sitting in the open. Oh, it's time to do something with a tank. So pivot and advance 9. Pivot like so. And I will shoot the machine guns at this squad. It's in range, and I'm going to fire the light anti-tank gun at him, which I just do have enough room to squeeze that shot in. So needing a 5 to hit the armor, the 250/9, and we get a 6. That's a hit. I believe it was over half range, so we're only going to have a +3 penetration, and that's 4, 7. So superficial damage, and we have 4. So let's go to the chart and see what 4 is on superficial damage. Superficial engine damage. The vehicle, engine or transmission is damaged and loses power. Add 1 additional pin marker. The vehicle receives a slow rule for the rest of the game. And any further engine damage results as immobilized. So it'll take 2 pin markers. And we will mark it with this to show that it's slowed down. And then we have, let's see, 6 shots coming into these grenadiers. Needing 5 as I move. And I get 1 hit, needing a 4 for a casualty, and I got a 3. So they just get another pin marker. So they're up to 3. American dice. Oh, shoot. All right, so we're down to some officers here. I'm going to tell you what. Yeah, I'm going to leave that officer right there, I believe. Or should I run him over that way? Let's run him over to here. So we'll put him there. Next dice is American. Got one more officer. I'm just going to put him down. Next dice is German. Let's see what we got left in the bag. All Germans. So, okay. We got an officer here. He's going to make sure he gets within 6. Well, we got an officer over there, so I am going to leave him right there. How about that? And we're going to try to fire this. If I got a shot, I'll have to look and see. So, attempting to that. Grenadiers are down. And we've got this squad over here. We're going to attempt to move. Well, shoot, that's where we really need some officers up there. 3 pin markers. I think we better rally. And what's left? Oh, they've got another officer right here. So, yeah, and he will definitely go down. So there we have it. Now, let's see what kind of targets the pack gun has. Oh, it can clearly see the scout, so that's definitely where it's going. So we need to roll a morale check for the scout, or the pack gun, and we get a 9. So they go, well, there's an officer right there. So it's 9 down to 8 for the pin, back up to 10 for bonus. So they will lose their pin. And shooting at a vehicle, a hit on a 3. So 3 up, and it does hit. So it is a +5 penetration, and 11. That is massive damage. So we'll roll twice on the damage chart. And wow. Okay, so I believe that is still a bad result. I believe we're going to be on fire and immobilized. Yeah, so on fire and immobilized. So the vehicle is now immobilized, which isn't bad because that's kind of where I wanted it anyway. But it's going to have 3 pin markers. And it has to make an immediate morale check. So it is inexperienced. The company commander is within 12. And we get a 3. Wow. So the fire is put out. So just a bunch of pin markers. That's about as lucky as I can get there. We're going to roll this rally right here. Needing a 9. And they got a 9. So they're going to lose all 3 pin markers. And that's it. So there we go. That is the end of turn 1. Moving on to turn 2. And we will pull the dice. Oh, that dice stays there. I'm not 100% certain I want to recrew that pack because it's been zeroed in. So unless they change their targeting, I think they'll be happy to leave well enough alone. Okay. Let's see. They're down. All right. All dice are back in the bag. First dice out of the bag is Germans. Oof. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to snap with the company commander. And we have got Panzerschreck in there. So Panzerschreck, squad, half track and that tank. Actually, I can pull one more. Let's go ahead and pull it for that one. So that's 5. So him plus 5. Isn't that something? Okay. So he's going to stay down in the vehicle. We're going to order this tank to. Oof. Yeah, that bazooka team's hanging out right there. So let's pivot and we will advance to here. Fire all the machine guns into those Rangers. This is going to attempt to fire where it's at. So it will have to pass an order test. I think this thing's still doing 12. All right, so that is 8. I believe that's going to be fine. It's 9 down to 7 plus 4. So it loses 1 pin marker. And it will fire autocannon there. Should have fired the machine gun into there. No, we're going to fire the autocannon into the half track. So 2 shots, 4, 5 to the pin, and 1 hit. Might have moved up within short range now, so it is. So it has a +2 penetration now. So 5. So it didn't penetrate. Armor penetrating shell, so it gets 1 more pin marker. This tank's going to fire 8 shots into these Rangers. They are going to go down. So I need to pull dice for them. So these guys are down. So we need 8 shots. 7, 8. So 5 because it moved. And 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And needing 5 to wound. 1 wound. And I'm going to get 3 up cover save. And I just do save it. So I'm going to take a pin marker though. So that was well worth going down. And this half track is going to advance. They're going to get out. They're going to move up 9. So he might come into the stop into the cover. Advance. And he's going to shoot 4 shots into the Rangers. Eating 5s because he moves. So 2 hits. Eating 5s to wound. No wounds. Just another pin marker. And the Panzer Shrek team is going to get out. We're going to move over to here. And they're going to shoot at the Stuart. So needing a 5 to hit. And it hits. Wow. Okay. Penetration roll is a 5. So 6, that's 11. That's 3 over. So that's 2 on the damage chart. And it is knocked out. So 1 Stuart down. That's bad. Panzer Shreks are dangerous, folks. All right, Gonna pull the dice out of the bag for the tank. Okay. And that was them. Advance. And then Grenadiers are going to get out. And they're going to take up residence in the woods. Just move that out of the way. Okay. I believe the submachine gun is in range, and it is. And then all the, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 shots. 3, 6. We roll 7 and 7. So no movement penalty, just force to hit. And terrible roll. So that's 2 hits so far. Wow. And 2 more hits. So that was terrible. So 4 hits total. Getting 5 to wound. Got 1 wound with a 3-up cover save, and I saved it again. So I'm just taking another pin marker, and there's one right there. So that was pretty fortunate. That's about as well as that could have went. Americans. Okay, what to do now? Because we are down a few dice. Yeah, probably the most dangerous thing is going to be those machine guns, or those assault rifles. So we're going to advance the, I think I can see them, so we're going to advance the half tracks. I'll make 1 pivot. We're going to come up 9. And I'm going to shoot everything into these Grenadiers. So that'll be 12 shots, hitting on 5s. Because I moved. 4, 8. I should have 2 more here somewhere. Yeah, that's it. And then 2 more dice here. So 12 shots, hitting 5s. And that's about average, I think. So 5 hits. Yeah, 5 hits. Needing forced wound because it's +1 penetration. And I got 2 wounds. Wow, not too good. All right, so they get a 5-up cover save. And they didn't save either one. So they're going to lose 2 guys and take a pin marker. So I'll take 2 off the back. All right, next dice. It's German. Okay, what to do here? These guys are going to pull back into some cover. And they're going to shoot at these in advance. So let's see what's in range. I think it's just going to be the LMG. Yep. Well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Okay, no, because that's the loader. All right, so just the light machine gun. So that'll be 5 shots. Needing 5s to move. 3 hits. 5s to wound. No wounds, just pin mark. German ducks. All right. Yeah, we're going to advance this half track. Only visible model is within point blank range. So there's no sense in going down. And I can only see 2, so they will get hard cover. That will be 4 shots, hitting on 5s because they moved back down to 3 for point blank. And 3 hits. Hitting 5 for wound. Got 1 wound. Gonna get a 4-up cover save. And failed it. So take pin and casual. Okay, really need next dice have a bag here. Don't need those squad to get out and hose me. Hey, Americans. So here's the problem. These guys are going to jump out with a light machine gun and all kinds of goodies. Are going to have to get into hardcover. So let's go ahead and pass our order check to go into the hardcover. And we're good. We lose the pin. And we're just going to, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and advance into this hardcover. And we're going to shoot at, tell you what, oh, they got all assault rifles. 2, 4, 6, that's 7. So we're going to shoot at this machine gun team here. Got them out of action. There'll be a lot of firepower coming my way here. So they made an advance. Yeah. So what's in this squad? We got, I think this is all rifles. This is my rifle squad. So, yeah. So we got 6 rifles in this group. So that is 6, 7, 8 shots for the 2 bonus shots. Needing 5s to hit. Need some 5s. Oh, it's terrible. Oh my God. 1 hit. Terrible. All right. Wounded on 4s. I didn't even wound them. All they get is a pin marker. Yeah. Might have to send a little help around the flank here. Germans. Lots of options here. Well, we're going to attempt to fire back with the, tell you what, we should do a snap 2 here. We have a platoon commander there, and he can snap 3. So within 6 inches, we've got them and them. So we'll pull 2 dice. So we'll do them. All right, so order test for the medium machine gun team is passed, loses the pin. This is going to be given a fire order, and they're going to shoot into them, and these guys are going to, they're just going, well, they should advance. Now they'll just fire. Even though they got assault rifles, they're just going to shoot into them. So, all right, so 7 shots from the 7 and the medium machine gun into the Rangers in the hard cover. Looking for 4s. Yeah, let me get the roll I should have gotten. So there's 5 hits. Looking for 5s. Got 2 wounds. Hard cover saves. Saved 1, so I'll lose 1 guy. Take a pin marker and lose 1 guy. Okay. Officer's going to fire his 6 shots into those same Americans needing. 3 hits. That one's cocked. 4 hits. Nuts. And 2 wounds. So 4 cover save. Saved them both. So just another pin marker. That's good. And the pack is going to fire into the armored car, needing a 3, and it rolls a 1. All right, next time is Americans. Oh boy, we got to do something here. What the hell are these guys? All right, these guys are going to advance. All but 1 in point blank. So we got 4, 5. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 rifles, so that's 8 in point blank, and 1 rifle. It's not. So 8 shots hitting on 5 down to 3, hitting on 3s. They all hit. Wow. All right, and 1 hitting on 4s. So they missed. All right, so 8 hits, needing 5 to wound. Oof. 2 wounds, and we need. They get a 4 up cover save, 5 up because they're soft cover. So they didn't save either, so they're going to take 2 more casualties. That's good. And they get another pin marker. So, yeah, that's the pin marker. Twice. Okay. That one's them. And we definitely better get the first dice out of the next turn. So it's American again. Because everybody's in the open here. All right, so I'm going to snap 2 with my company commander. So he's going to go down, and he's going to order. see what's in his range. I don't think I want to do anything with that. So bazooka team is not. So we're going to attempt to fire with this, this, and this. So I need 3 dice. 2, 3. All right. So he's going to fire. He's going to fire. And he's going to fire. So I got to pass an order test for the half track. 8. So 8, it is 8 minus 4 is 4, back up to 8 for the company commander. So it loses 1 pin. And it just barely passes. It's going to fire 3 shots into the armored car. So 3 heavy machine gun shots needing 5s because it's pinned. Maybe I shouldn't do that. So I already know I'm not within. Tell you what, I'm going to fire back at the pack because I know he's out of range, so all I can do is put a pin marker on him, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to fire the 3 shots at the pack 38. And I got 1 hit, needing a 3 to wound, and I killed 1 guy. So they will take a pin marker, and then we'll lose 1 guy. So they have lost 1 guy, and they take a pin marker. Okay, now the medium machine gun team is going to fire at the squad. Yeah, they're going to fire at that squad there. This time I'm making sure I get my 6 shots. Needing 4s. So average roll, 3 hits, 4s to wound. And I killed 2. They get hardcover saves. And they saved 1. So they're going to lose 1 guy. And they're going to take a pin marker. Okay. And that was the heavy machine gun hasn't fired yet. So its only target is the Pack 38. So it will also fire 6 shots into the Pack 38, needing 4s. And solid burst there, 4 hits, needing 3s to wound. And we killed 2 more. I think that's a 3-man gun, so that kills the crew. So they die. Oh, they're on hardcover. I'm sorry. So they get. I don't know if I did a hardcover save. Don't think I did. Go ahead and roll. So they saved 1 out of the 3 because we killed 1 guy earlier. They didn't get a cover save, so they lost 2 total. And they take a second pin marker, and it's down to 1 pin. So that's going to hurt them in shooting and everything else. So, all right, next dice is German dice. I'm going to attempt to fire with a mortar here. Let's can't really do much as far as snap two. So we're going to fire the mortar, and you can't really see that squad anymore because they're in the thing. You could have seen them back there, so can't see the machine gun team. We're going to pound this squad over here. So trying to drop a shot in on that squad there. So, and misses. So now they are starting to range in, make it uncomfortable for them to sit in there. German dice. Okay, so we got a squad in. Let's see, they haven't gone yet, so I don't think I want to jump out with those guys. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to fire with this squad here over on the side. All right, and oh boy, well, they are in hard cover, so yeah, I think they can see them. So we got this is a submachine gun. Oh, that's your system. Here's the officer. Okay, so officer has a rifle. So we have light machine gun. Where are you at? Up to the front. Yeah. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shots. Needing fours. 11 shots needing fours. So let's grab these dice. 10, 11. Needing fours. About average. 5 hits. Needing 5s to kill. 2 wounds. 4 cover save for hard cover. And I saved them both. Nice. So we're just going to take a pin marker. All right. Next dice out of the bag is Americans. Oh boy. What has not gone? The mortar hasn't gone. The sniper hasn't gone. So we're gonna pop a shot right now with the sniper. Try to take out that spotter. See if I can take away his ability to range in on my guys. So needing a 3 to hit. I get another 2. Snipers. Okay. Dice is American. We're going to put this squad on ambush. We're going to attempt to anyway. So pass an order test. They're veteran with 2 pins, so that's 8 or less. And I get a 7, so they lose 1 pin. And they are on ambush. Next dice is German. We're down to a bunch of officers and squad in the Hanamag. So, don't know that they want to jump out into an ambush. Although they could exit the rear and gain hard cover. That's an option. Yeah, they're looking out. going to bring them out. How many of these guys are in point blank? Just the front two guys, maybe that one. So 3 guys at point blank, 3 rifles. So we got 3 rifles at 5 down to 3, and that is 3 hits. And then we have 1, 2, 3, and 5 makes 8 more shots. Putting on 5s. Oh, wait a minute. So first thing we have to do is we trigger the ambush. So we're going to fire. And so which ones can see? So some of these guys. All right, so these 2 guys here are not, well, actually, technically, as they get out of the vehicle. So all of them are going to see, but they're going to get the hard cover because of the vehicle. So we have 1 light machine gun, so that's 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rifle shots. So that's 9. That'll be 10 shots hitting on 5s because he's pinned. Need 5 to hit before we work out any wounds. All right, so we have, there we go, pretty good. 5 hits, needing 4s to wound, and 2 wounds. You're going to get 2 4-up cover saves. You don't save any, so there we'll lose 2 guys. So we will take these 2 rifles. So the 3 in point blank, obviously, because they get to pick them, I'm not going to take the point blank guys. So those 3 hits still count. So we have 5, and 1 more 6. So 6 hits more on 5s. So 3 more hits. So total of 6 hits in all. 5s to wound. And okay, we got 3 wounds. So we need 3 4-up cover saves. Oh god, I don't save any of them. Son of a gun. That's going to be a morale check. So that's another pin. And 1, 2, 3. All right, so veterans with 4 pins means I need a 6 or less. And I don't get it, so they run away. Okay, we'll take all the pin markers out. That goes away. So 1 squad of Rangers is down. Thankfully, they're not within 3 inches to claim that objective, and they can't get to it. So American dice. We have mortar team. I want to re-engage. So my spotter is in here, I believe. He doesn't have a great line of sight, so we're going to target the pack. And you know what? Maybe. I can see that on the car too. 38's got one guy. I think we'll target the armored car. How about that? Because it's slow. The pack can't move though. Now we're going to target the pack. So needing a 6 to hit the pack 38. And missed. So we will be hitting on 5 next turn. So we will take this, put it over here. Americans. Okay. Let's we need to reinforce this flank. So we're going to try to bring on the other Stuart. So roll. And he's good. He's coming on. He's kicking ass. I'm going to fire the main gun into this Hanamag. Or should I fire all the shots into the squad? No, we're going to fire everything into the squad. We're going to fire all 9 shots into them. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And one more for 9. So move. Need 5. Oh, good Lord. I got 2 hits. Oh, nasty. All right. Force to wound. Didn't kill anybody. They get a pin marker. That's it. No cover save either. That's some damage there. American again. All right. I think I'm down to just officers. Sniper's gone. They've gone. Oh, dang, I forgot to move this. I didn't count his rifle shot. Crap. He wouldn't have been able to fire. All right, so this officer is going to snap. So he's going to go down. And he's going to snap the bazooka team. So I need another dice for them. Got a couple shots. I couldn't shoot the Hanamag, but I'm going to shoot that armored car. So let's grab a green dice. And we're going to fire at the armored car. Needing a 4 this time. And I get a 2. Next dice is German. Oh, they don't have much left either. So we got an officer here who's going to go down. Let's see, it might be all German. No, 1 and 1. All right, American and then German. So this one officer here, he's just going to make a run over this way, just because. And Americans, we've got another officer who is, he's just going to go down. No sense in getting crazy. So that's the end of turn 2. We are now moving on to turn 3. So we'll pull all the dice. And the first dice out of the bag is going to be huge at this point. So I can tell you it will be huge. I have lost 2 dice already, so I'm already down a couple of dice. Camera. And grab that one and that one, that one, that one, that one. I'm down 2 dice. See what we can do here. See if the Americans can come back. And it is American hot dog. All right. So,
looks like it's cold.
mm,
That is snow on the ground, right?
yeah. Oh, so do I want to do the? I should do. What did that dice go? Just had it. Oh, there. So I can't do any snap twos over here. Probably should move that officer up so I can snap two. That panda trick is in a dangerous spot, so I almost need to deal with that first. Yeah, I think everything else can hold. We need to could charge them, which would be it could go bad. Oh boy. I want to give up an infantry squad because they're going to eat me up. All right, I'm just going to advance and fire. Or should I stay put? No, I have to. I have to advance. So I want to get point blank. So everybody's point blank shooting at this poor Panzerschreck team. Gosh, there's infantry there. Tell you what, let's do this way. Gosh, they're just going to catch all kinds of hell here. All right, so we're just going to go here and shoot at this one. So everybody's point blank. I think they're going to go down, try to survive. I think that's the right call. All right, so we have four light machine guns and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rifle shots. So that's a total of 6 plus 4 is 10. So I get 10 shots. 5's back down to 3 for point blank. So we had 2 misses. I need 5s to wound. Wow. Just a pin mark. That's absolutely horrendous. One thing good happened there is they went down. All right. Need another dice here, folks. Yes, Americans. So Mm. Really want to take a chance on that. This thing is extremely valuable. So we're just going to fire into that squad. Here with 12 shots. Maybe I'll get a few more wounds than I did this time. 10, 11, and 12. Which now I can fire into the interesting. Yeah. You know, I could. Actually, I could. That's the most dangerous thing. Maybe I should have. Because they're going to move around. They're still going to be hitting me on 5. Yeah, I'll shoot it in the squad. Needing 4s. Pretty good burst. 4s to wound this time. So that is 5 wounds, and they are in stock covers 5 with cover save down. So 2. So that is 3s. So they saved all but 1. They lost 1 guy. Okay, so that didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. Okay, next side. Oh, German, of course. All right, so here comes retaliation. The platoon commander inside is going to snap to 2 more orders. All right. So vehicle's going to fire. Tank going to advance. And the Vandertruck's going to advance. So it's going to advance here. Shoot there. Tank is going to move up. I think he's going to get a shot off at my. Let's mark that there. He's going to get a shot. Oh, it's going to be. Oh, your wheels. That's enough. And on the breach, it's not within point blank. So it'll be a 5 moving. So let's do 5 on the Panzerschreck. Misses. And 5 on the anti-tank gun. Misses. Wow. Dodged 2 bullets. All right. So now we have 6 shots coming, or 7, coming from the medium machine gun at point blank range. 7, so they will need 2s to hit. Yeah. And got 1-1, so there's the hits, needing 5s to wound, and they will get no cover saves. So 1 wound. Wow. Really escaped with that. So I take a pin. I'm going to lose 1 guy. I can live with that all day long. All right. And American dice. All right, let's see what we can do here. I think we might do some snapping here. All right, so he's going to go down, and then we got 1, 2 bazookas not within range. So we will do the MG, the truck, or the scout, and that. So snap 3. Okay. So he's going to attempt to fire. He's going to fire. He's going to fire. So morale check for the scout once again. And that's a 10. That's probably going to be a fail. So it's 8 down to -3 is 5, back up to 9. So it's immobilized, so it can't move anywhere. So it's going to go down. And then the medium machine gun team, 6 shots, is going to fire at the squad in the open. Oh, that's a juicy target. You know what? I do have another target. No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, so they're going to fire at the squad in the open. They're in hard cover, so they're just going to take it. And that comes. Good thing he did. Doing a single hit there. And the heavy machine gun team has a new target. See this before, but I'm going to take it now. I'm going to shoot right here at this Hannah mag in the side. It's got company commander in it. It's within my arc. So 6 shots, needing 4s to hit it. And we have 4 hits. It's actually a 5 because I'm hitting it in the side. Come on, 5. Yes, I got 1 hit. 1 6 total, which is superficial damage. They are going to get a hardcover save, which they make it. So it just takes a pin marker. And that was a wasted shot, but it was a chance to knock them out, taking out their company commanders. So I had to go for it. They fired, they went down, they fired. So that's it for the Americans. American dice again. Oof. Okay. We are going to advance the tank, and we're going to fire some shots. There's a method to this madness because I need to control this objective. So if I keep a unit within 3 inches, they can't take it back, and they don't have an anti-tank on this side of the table. So we are going to advance up, making sure that I am completely blocked. All right, so that is within 6. We'll kind of pull on up into that right there. I'm still over an inch away. I'm going to shoot the main gun here and 6 shots into these guys. The question is do they want to go down? So the 6 shots hitting on 5 is not a lot, so they're going to take it. The vehicle can't do anything about it, so the vehicle will be hitting on a 3, and that is a dead-on hit, point blank. So penetration of 5 now. That's 9. That's 2 over, and it is on fire with an extra pin marker, and it will have to pass an order test. 8, 9, 10. It fails, so it is burned up. That's a good one. I needed something good to happen here. You know, I like putting tanks in reserve. I think that's a good thing. Really helps you to. All right, so now we have 6 shots coming at the Grenadiers in the open. Going down wouldn't help them anyway because they're in the open. So, all right, so we are hitting on 3, so that's 4 hits with needing 4 to wound, and I killed 2, so they'll take another 10, and then we'll lose 2 guys. So we'll take a rifleman in front and another rifleman to get them out of point blank range. Okay. So good there. Next dice is American. All right, so let's see if we can't do something with this bazooka. Tank, that's the question. Can that bazooka man see that tank without moving? Yes, he can. So he's going to fire at the Panzer III straight away. Just issuing a fire order, needing a 4 to hit. Go ahead, we'll line of sight that so everybody can see what he's hitting. Dead inside. So I'll be one dead Panzer if I can hit it. Needing a 4 to hit. Boom! That is a hit, folks. All right, let's roll penetration. And 3. So that's 5, 8 total. It's an 8 armor tank, 7 inside. So that is a full penetration. And it is crew stunned. So it'll take 2 pin markers. That's not what it goes down. It really doesn't matter, but 2 pin markers may matter later. Automatic on there. American dice. The hit's coming. Yeah, let's we're gonna attempt to fire into this Panzerschreck team. So I have 3 pin markers. It's a veteran squad. I need a 7 or less. I get a 6. Hot dog. So there we go. We're not moving. We are just shooting. And this squad has a VAR. Yeah. VAR. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rifles in a BAR. So that's 8, 9, 10 shots for the extra shots. 9, 10, needing 4 to hit. 5 for the pin. So we have 2 hits. Maybe enough. They're in the open. Looking for 4s to wound. And I got 1 wound. So he's going to lose his assistant and take a pin. And he will have to make a morale check. So here goes the morale check. 8, 9. Platoon commander's inside there, so he's good. Next dice is American again. Oh, and the hits just keep on coming. All right. Yeah, we're going to fire more. Since I'm trying to range in on that gun, maybe I can take it out before it gets to shoot. Looking for a 5 now. Looking for a 5, and I get a 4. All right, so that goes down to a 4. That'd be good on the next turn. German dice. Yeah, it's their turn for dice now. All right, so they're going to snap 2. Put him a dice there. I need 2 more German dice. And we will attempt to fire with the gun cable. And we will see what we got a target with this MG. Yeah, I think we do. So we're going to fire with the MG. All right, so the pack has a pin. Actually, it has 2 pins, and it's a single man. So it's 9 down to 7, down to 6 for single man, back up to 8 for the officer bonus. And 7, it passes, loses 1 pin. And it's going to try to shoot the scout car. So it is a 4 down to a 3 for the anti-tank, back up to 4 for the pin, back up to 5 for being a single man firing. And it hits. All right, penetration roll is. So 8, it's 5, I think it's under 30 inches. Pretty sure. Check it. Might not be. Oh, so it's long range. Wow. Okay. So it's a +4. That's 7, so that's superficial again. And on the 1, what's 1 on superficial? I think that's just crew stunned, which is about much with a couple pins. Yeah, crew stunned. So we just take 2 pin markers for that hit from the stun. So we're running out of other pin markers. I may have to rally him after this. And then the machine gun team is going to fire the bazooka team. I think they might be out. They are out of range. God, I should check that. So they don't really have any targets. They're too deep. So that was a wasted shot. All right. And then the assault rifle headquarters. I think they're going to have to get a little brave here. So they're going to run at 6. They're going to run to here on this side of the terrain. I don't want to get in it yet. So that was a run. All right. Pretty much looking like it's going to hinge on this one objective over here. Americans. Ooh. All right. Sniper is going to try to shoot and take out their spotter. Holy moly. 2 2s and a 1. Okay. And it's German. All right, so we got this squad here that's pinned down. Now they do have an officer nearby. They're going to attempt to advance into terrain and shoot back at these Rangers. And they were all 3, so they lose 1 pin marker. So you know what? They couldn't run around this way. Well, that tank's still going to get them. All right, so they're gonna advance into terrain. Pin marker. They're going to shoot into here. So we have 5, 6, 7 shots, needing 6s because they have a pin and they moved. Oh, 3 freaking hits. 1 wound, 5 cover save. Oh. And I didn't like it. So I'm going to take a saw. There's a pin marker right there. So they take another pin marker. And we will lose a rifleman. That was in advance. German again. I think so. They got that squad there. He has a light machine gun. Tell you what, we're going to advance this officer. Oh, should have got him closer. I don't think he's going to get there. That's okay. No, he is not within 6. So next turn, he can do something. Help them out, get them guys out. Well, he can go ahead and snap 2, even though he advanced. So let's go ahead and snap 2 with him. Let's pull another dice, and we will fire the mortar. You can't see that squad. That squad's gone. So we're going to target the MG team over there. And, got a hit. So that'll be all 3 guys. and I got a 1. So killed 2 guys, and morale check. Oh, actually, I had one. I only had 2 guys left, so that's gone. Medium machine gun team is gone. Yeah, forgot about that little marker there. So, oh boy, well, mortar teams have done well in this game. American Dice. Ugh. Okay, since they decided to move up, we're going to attempt to just fire back at them. So I need to pass an order check, and we're good. I lose 1 pin, and this squad has a light machine gun, so they're going to all fire into it. So that's 4, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rifles. So that's 5 shots from rifles and 4 from the light machine gun for 9 shots. So 9 shots, needing 5 because I still have a pin. And solid burst there. That is 4 hits, needing 5s to wound. Or 4s to wound because they're regulars. Yeah, so I got 2 wounds, and then they get a 4-up cover save. So they saved them both, just taking a pin marker. So they got rid of that. All right, next dice. German. Officer, he's going to go down. I think, oh, we got a squad over there. So let's do something with that squad instead. We're going to attempt to fire into these Rangers. So they have to pass an order test with 1 pin. And 9, and they failed, so they go down. Officer was not close enough to help them out there. German dice. Now that officer will go down. American dice. Oh, I think we need to run this officer this way. Going to run him here. Try to help out that squad with a couple pins just in case. And German dice. We should have pulled 1 extra dice here because the platoon or the company commander did snap too, so he should be. I don't think he wants to get out and get shot in pieces. What's left? 1. Oh, we got the armored car. Yeah, it's sitting out in the wind. So here it is. Well, it has 1 pin, so it is a recce vehicle, so it can make a full speed reverse run. So what do we want to do? We want to fire. We just want to fire. So 2 dice, hitting an 8 or less, and it passes. So it's going to fire autocannon into the bazooka team. 2 shots, needing 4s to hit. 1 hit, so that's 2 guys. Kills 1. And they take D2 pins, 2 pins. Morale check. 8. I would have just moved my officer away, didn't I? Boy, I don't think I have another officer within, and they go away. Okay, so that was bad. I moved my officer too soon. I would have passed that order check had I stuck around. Just 1 more turn, 1 more dice pull. So there's something to think about next time. Rather than buffing them, maybe they get hit and green dice for the Americans. What's left? Well, oh yeah, another officer over here. A little too late for him. Anyway, that is the end of turn 3. We are now moving on to turn 4. Okay, so rocking on to turn 4. Ever critical first dice out of the bag. Yes. German. Okay. So he's going to issue a snap 2 here. With 1, 2, 3, 4 dice. All right, so we're going to issue a fire order here. Fire here. Fire. And fire. And he's going to go down. All right, so order checks to be made. The Panzer 3, 7, 8, 9. With the buffs, he's good. He loses 1 pin. The Fallschirmjägers, or they're actually the Grenadiers, the assault rifles, and they have an 8. So they're veterans. So that's 10 down to 6, up to 10 for the buff. So they're good. The Animac has a pin, and so it is 9 down to 8. He's +4, so it's 12. So anything but a food bar, and then so it's going to lose a pin, and then the transfer. So that's 9. I think he's still good. So it's banged up. So he's good too. So they lose the pins. All the pins are gone, and Panzer 3 is firing. It is 4 and 5 for the pin. No, it starts at 3 because it's shooting at a vehicle. So it needs a 4. And it gets a hit. Penetration roll is a 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's a full damage roll. And it's on fire with 2 pins. Let's take a morale check. Officers nearby. Goodness. And it's good. The Panzer Shrek is hitting on a 5 because it's a single man. Hits. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. So another full damage roll, and it's knocked out. So not good. That was one of my only things that was holding this flank together. And then now they're going to be firing 4 shots. So 4s, 5 at the pin, back down to 3 for point blank. So that is 4 hits, needing 5 to wound. Got 2 guys. No cover save. They're in the open. And then 7 shots from the hitting on 2s. Yeah, 2s. Oh, 2 1s. Okay. 5 hits, needing 5s to wound. And it's 3 kills. So that's going to require a morale check. So they have 2 pins, or he has 2 pins now. He's good, still there. So did have to get rid of my light machine gun, which was not what I wanted to do, but that's just the way it goes. So that was devastating. That really crushes this flank. Now we get American dice. Oh boy. All right. So there's nothing else that can threaten me on this flank, so I think we'll have to do some snapping over here. Let's see, where's my there's a whole lot. I didn't lost 2 things over here. Yeah, we're gonna try it. So I will pull 2 die. Try to fire with these 2. He has 5 pins and is inexperienced. And that's 7. So he's 8 down to 3, back up to 7. So he loses 1 pin. And he will get, where am I going with this? I know I can't hurt that thing, so I'm going to fire 3 shots into that Hannah mag, needing 5s. Oh, that's horrible. Good grief. All right, so 6 shots coming from this heavy machine gun into the Hannah mag. That's fine. I got to do something with it. So hit 1 hit. And we get a damage roll. So cover save. He fails it. And so that is superficial damage. We get a 2. 2 on superficial. That might help. Steering compromised. Add 1 additional pin marker. So the company commander will take 2 pins. Or had a pin. You know what? He didn't roll his snap. Oh. 8. He's good. So he still has a pin. Oh, he takes 2 pins. So, and the vehicle takes 2 pins. Actually, now I got another pin somewhere. Yeah, right there. So that takes 2. Oh. American dice. I'm going to fire the mortar again, see if I can knock out that pack. So now I need a 4 and I get a 2. So it's on a 3 now. Got to hit sooner or later. American Dice Sniper's going to shoot at their spotter. Needing a 3. Oh my God. 2 2s and 2 1s. That's just horrible. German. All right, so German's going to snap over here. Question is, do we want to do that? Because you need to, yeah. All right. So I just need 1. So they're going to advance and fire over to here. These guys are, they have a pin, they have a couple pins, so they have to pass an order check. They're good. They lose 1 pin. They're going to move up to here. I can't get within an inch. They're both advancing and firing. It's really going to come down to holding that objective. As long as this tank is still sitting here, they can't do anything to it. All right, so we have 5, 6, 7 shots into the Rangers. They're going to go down. Shouldn't they? No, because they don't really matter. They're not going down. So 7 shots. They have a pin. They moved. So that's 6. Needing 6s. Yeah, that was a good call. All right, and 6 shots from the assault rifles, needing 4s. A few hits there. Average 3 hits. Needing 5s to wound. I got 1 wound, and I get a 4-up cover save. Save it, so I just take another pin marker. And there we go. American Dice, and I'll tell you what. Back up to there, and I'm going to fire everything into that squad. So they'll be hitting on, we can even turn a little bit. That's 9 shots. Movement 5, 1 blank 3s. Oh, that's a lot of 2s. All right, so needing 4 to wound. Get back in there. All right, so we killed wounded 2, 5-up, 4-up cover saves. They saved 1, so they'll take a pin and lose 1 guy. German. Mortar's going to find a new target. It's done taking out MG team. Tell you what, you can see that fixed though. The half track's immobilized, so it's going to fire on the half track. So eventually it will get it, unless I can take out that spotter, which the sniper can't seem to hit. And that's a 2. So they're going to be. I did something with it. What's on the? That's okay. We got one right here. All right, so now it's on a 5. All right, next dice. There. All right, so we're going to fire here into that squad. I have to pass an order test with 2 pin markers and a 9. They go down. American dice. He is going to advance up and shoot his submachine gun at this Panzerschreck. He's also snapping with this squad here. No, not yet. No, we're just going to advance. No sense in doing that. All right, so 2 shots. He's inexperienced, so he needs 5 to hit. And I got 1 hit, needing a 4 to kill. I got him. So that's a good thing. Took out my meat chopper. Killed your butt. All right, next dice is German. Oh, we got a lot of options here. So, there's no real. It's going to fire at the armored car. 2 shots needing 4s. 1 hit. 2 hits, plus 2 penetration on them, and we have an 8 and a 7. So we have a superficial, which is a 3, and an immobilized. So full damage is immobilized, which it's already immobilized. So that's a further. So it's destroyed. Yeah. So that's the second one. We can pull all these pins. And that can go away. We'll put that back over there. All right. Next dice is American. Go in the dice box. Okay, American dice. We have a few options here. These guys are going to attempt to fire into that squad. They do have 2 pins. The officer's nearby. So we're just needing a 10 or less. We're good. So I'll lose 1 pin. and needing 5s to hit now because it's a FBAR, so that's 6 rifles in a bar, so that's 8, 9, 10 shots. I'll grab these 2, maybe 5 to hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Not great. 5s to wound. And 1 wound. So they need to pass a 5 up cover save, which they don't. He loses 1 guy. He's down to single man, and that takes the morale check. 7, he's good. So he gets 1 more pin. All right, so that was them. German. All right, so this squad here is going to attempt to open fire. No, let's move the officer. Actually, let's snap 2 with the officer. Oh, he's already fired. So yeah, yeah, he's within 6. So we'll snap the. So it's 2 dice total. So 1 for him. He's just going to advance up to here, and he's going to issue a fire order. What's he going to shoot at? Going to fire HE at the heavy machine gun. So it is. He has 1 man left, but he has a pin, so he has to pass the order test, and he does. So he loses the pin, and then it'll be 5 to hit because of the single man. So needing a 5, and he rolls a 2. All right, and then that's it. Next dice is American. So this guy is going to attempt to shoot this lone man. He has 2 pins, so he needs an 8 or less, and he passes. So he has 1 pin, and he has just a rifle, so needing a 5 to hit. He misses. Next dice is German. Germans. You will try to pass an order check here and shoot into the Rangers. 5, they're good. They lose their pin. 5 shots. And you don't want to stay on the hill, does he? All right, 5 shots into the Rangers, needing 4s. 4, 5. So 3 hits, better than average. 5 for wound, 1 wound, 4 up cover save, and I don't save it, so I'm going to take another pin, and I'm going to lose another guy. German dice. Okay, so we're going to do some snapping here. So he's going to go ahead and move up to there, and then he's going to order those 2 units. Machine gun team does not have a target, so they're going to have to move. Try to get some more sight. Let's go ahead and move the squad first. They're in trees, so they can't really run. They don't have any targets either. They're just going to advance up here. Out of the woods. They might be. I don't think so. No, not really. So they're Dutch. All right. So and then the machine gun team, they're going to advance up. Like to, you know what? That would be bad. Let's just back them up. And then they have a lane of fire there. There and there. Okay. No sense in losing the dice to a tank. American dice. Officer there. He's going to, in case they try to get silly, he's going to run up behind that. I think I've got anything left that can really do anything. One dice, and then Germans have that officer there. So he's just going to go down. Americans have, what do they have left? Oh, they're gone. Tank's gone. I wonder if we forgot to pull a dice here. So I have 2 units here that are 3 units here that are 4, 5, 6. I should have 6 dice in the. Okay, so that's where it's at. That should be there. Okay, so now we're going on to turn 5. Turn 5, picking up dice. Uniquely critical. I mean, they could, if they get this flank, they could seriously take the game right there with that. Fairly certain I'm going to hold this flank. I have no reinforcements other than redirecting heavy machine gun. I do have a mortar. I think that's it, folks. All right, here we go. First dice is American. We needed that. All right, so with that being said, oh, Molly. He's gonna. I don't think this guy's within 6. No. So we're going to snap with that one. He's going to run into the building, try to protect himself. And then I'll pull one for the squad who's going to shoot at this last dude here. If I kill him, they can't take this objective, so we're just going to fire. Really can't afford this just to go down, honestly. Although he's probably going to die if he don't. There's one more turn, so possibly But he has to kill that whole squad off. That's okay. So he'll go down. Maybe the vehicles can do the damage for him. And we have 10 shots. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Oh, I do have an order. I got to pass an order check. Officers nearby. So we're good. We lose that pin. Now we're hitting on 4s. So that's a good thing. And that's pretty decent burst right there. Yeah, that's really good. All right. So 5s to wound. And we have 4 wounds. So he has to make 4 3-up cover saves. And good Lord, he saved them all. Are you freaking kidding me? God. Next dice is German. So the platoon commander is going to snap 2. This time he is going to get out. So we got the vehicle and the tank. So he's going to get out, and he has an assault rifle, of course. He's going to move out and shoot this guy. The vehicle, which has 2 pins, is going to attempt to fire. Well, if we ever needed a foo bar here. Nope. So it loses 1 pin. It's going to fire into the Rangers. And then the tank has a pin. So foo bar. Nice here. No, of course not. They lose the pin. All right. So he's going to shoot 2 shots, needing 2s. And 2 hits, needing 5s to kill. Whoops. Oh, he got him. Damn. Another guy down. Man, definitely taking it on the chin, trying to haul in this objective. That's squad 4. Okay. So 2 squads of Rangers are dead now. And then the Hanamag is going to shoot 7 shots. 7 into there, needing 5 to it's still pinned. So there rolls. 4 hits, needing 5s to wound. 1 wound, and I get a 5-up cover save, and I save it. So just taking a pin, that's a good thing. However, the tank is shooting now. So it's going to fire 6 shots into. It's up against the building, so we'd have to make a turn to make an assault. So the other option is to advance to point blank. So it's going to take a slight pivot and advance up and shoot. So it'll be 5 for moving, back down to 3 point blank. 6 shots, needing 3s. Gosh, dog it. Okay. So 5 hits, needing 5s to wound. 1 wound, getting a 4-up cover save, or 5-up. So I didn't save it, so I actually start to lose guys now. And I'm getting another pin. Squad 2. All right, next dice is German. He's going to snap 2. Going to fire there and the tank gun. So they're going to fire into the Rangers there, and it's going to fire HE into the heavy machine gun team. So needing a 5 to hit the heavy machine gun team. They're not going to hit that. Well, what can they really do? Yeah. They're not going to do that. Misses. And then 5 shots hitting the Rangers on 4s. Good Lord, 4 freaking hits. 5 wound. 1 wound. 4 up cover save. I don't save it, so I take another pin and lose a guy. It's brutal, folks. All right. Yeah. Next dice. It's German again. I'm going to advance this up into this hard cover. Or should he run? Didn't get that within 36-inch range. Huh? There's a run. German again. Officer team there going to snap 2. These guys have 2 pins, so they have to pass an order check. 7, 8, 9. Good. Lose 1 pin. They're going to open fire. They're going to fire into these Rangers. They're going to have to advance up. So they're going to advance to here. Shoot. All right. So 6 shots there, needing 85s because they're pinned. All right, needing 5s to wound. No wounds, just a pin marker. And then the assault rifles will need 4s. A couple 2s there, so 4 hits. 1 possible wound. 4 cover save and save it. So they just take 2 pin markers. Oh, I might have to start thinking about getting. I may have to just stay down this turn and let the steward do all the work. American dice. Sniper is going to attempt to kill their spotter. And he finally gets a hit, needing a 3 to wound, and he kills the spotter. So no more ranging in for the mortar. Have to move this turn, which takes it pretty much out of the game. Might catch it later. Let's see. There's a dice. I'm going to fire the heavy machine gun into the side of the Hanamag again. Stick shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Needing 4 to hit. I could hit that lone dude there. No, the hand mags. I got to see. So I'll see if we can knock it out. All right, there's some hits. Got 4 hits. Looking for some 5s. And we have 1 6, so that is full damage. So that's 1 over. So, and we knocked it out. Yes. Got time that thing down. So at least it won't be puking on. We'll put that dice in the box. Take the dice out of the bag. Heavy machine gun is doing some good work. I'll have to say that. American dice. So I have to take that pack out of the game. So we're going to fire one more time at the pack of 38. Kill that last dude. Oh my God, I rolled a 1. Are you kidding me? I'm glad I didn't change targets because that would have definitely hit the tank. Kind of my thought process there. German. All right, everything's going over here. Got mortar. It's going to have to move. Needs to get in the line of sight where it can at least get a shot off. So it's going to come this way. I'm not sure that's going to help it. But I'm going to give it a try. I don't think it's going to get where I can see the guy. Nope, not going to see it. Oh, boogers. Well, there wasn't even a place I could have went. So, next dice is American. Gotta take out that armored car with something. All right, so these guys, they have a lot of pins. They're just going to rally. So, try to, yeah, so they pass that and they pass all their pins off. So that's good. German officer, he's going to snap 2 with that squad, so he'll go down. He'll order that squad to move up. All right, so they got to be pretty much in a certain spot. Where's the light machine gun at? So he can get there. So he's going to move to there. The loader's got to be with him. So he's going to be off to the side. This guy's going to move here, here. He's going to move up. He's going to move behind. Okay, so let's see who has got what. So they're getting hard cover anyway. So you can see one guy. So 24-inch range up to that guy there. So 2 rifles in the back will not shoot. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. Movement hitting on 5s. 6 hitting on 5s. Jeez. Good Lord, at the rolls the Germans are getting. 5 freaking hits, needing 5s to wound. 1 possible wound. 4 up cover save, and I don't save it. So I get a pin back, and I'll lose another guy. I'll take him so they can't target my squad anymore without coming up into danger. All right, next dice is German. This officer, he's already done something. What is this one for? Did I pull a dice from him? Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, it's got the autocannon vehicle. So he's going to can only make 1 pivot. He can make a 90-degree pivot. And then he's going to advance. You can only go 4.5 now. He's going to shoot this building with the officer in it. The officer can 2 shots. So he moved. Means he needs a 5. Needs 5. And misses both. Thank goodness. The rest of them are all American. Nope, 2 and 1. Oh, we got that from the Germans. And German, and 2 American dice. Oh, we picked that dice up last time. Crap. Well, they're not going to recrew that, so that's just going into the kill pile. You can't do it with 1 guy anyway, so. 2 dice. So we have a I don't want to step out in the open where they can machine gun me down. He's going to run here, just in case they end up trying to kill that guy off. Honestly, kill points don't matter a whole lot, but I could snap 2 if I get over here. So I'm going to move him over to here. That'll be the end of turn 5. So now we're on turn 6. So here we go, folks. Game is in the balance. Americans desperate. They need the first dice. All they have to do is kill off the lone infantryman over there, and the game is over. Because they have no more infantry. They ran. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and pull the Neville off so that we're not still trying to count it. All the dice are in the bag. And here we go. First dice of turn is German, so that's bad. So here we go. This is it. The tank is going to assault. Or should they just fire? If they fire, I'm going down. They assault. I pass an order test at 10, which means that the tank will just run through them and possibly run, well, go 9 inches. So I don't know if they'd run off the board. So we're just going to fire. And then, of course, they will go down. They're in cover. Well, down to help you in cover. Even if you're in cover under 6 inches. So Yeah, so 6 shots. He might as well snap 2. Well, what can he see? Yeah, so he's going to go. He's going to snap. So he's going to advance on fire. He's going to attempt to fire. All right, so let's see about the order check for the lone man there, and that's 7, 10, 11, 12 down. So he passes. He loses 1 pin. So we'll get 6 shots into him needing 2s. Oh, that's a bad move. Back up. You can't do that. So yeah, he needs to go back. So my bad. I have to save my infantry. All right, so we have 4 hits. Needing 5 to kill and 2. And I'm going to get 5 up cover saves. Come on, save 1. I saved 1, so I only lose 1 guy. And that's probably, unless he can pull off some stupid magic, I think that's going to be the game. I'm going to get 1 more pin work. I would have passed the order check for. So there's a few other options, but right now he's got to get. He's going to have to clear off that infantry squad. There's two units there within. Which I just don't see it happening, honestly. American. So they're going to attempt to shoot the company commander because he's inexperienced, and they pass. So in order to get all my rifle shots, I'm going to have to advance. So I can still get 3. So I get the BAR and 2 rifles. So it's not going to really benefit me much. I'm just going to fire with what I've got rather than move. So that'll be 4 shots. Hitting on 5 because I have a pin. Oh my God, I didn't hit him. You stupid idiot. German. Okay, so this is just not even going to work. All right, so the first is this guy. He's going to attempt to assault the officer in the building. Well, that's ruined, so he can't do that because he's over 6 inches away. He's not toward the edge. So he's going to attempt to move up into point blank. And he does. He loses 1 pin. Moves up. Can't get within 3 there, so he's going to move up and shoot. I don't think that, yeah, he's slow. He's not going to get there. The only chance they have is they can't kill that tank. Maybe an assault on the tank. That might be the only chance. Okay, so he's firing 2 shots. 4, 5 for pins. I got him 2 for point blank. So he's got 2 wounds, and it's in, or he's got 2 hits. So wounds, he's got 1 wound, and then we're going to get a 4 up cover save, which I failed. So officer dies. And lovely. One of the things that had to happen, they needed the tank to kill off the squad. So next dice is German again. So he can't even do it. So there's just no path to victory here. He's just going to move up 6 and shoot 2 shots into the Rangers with his assault rifle. He's inexperienced, so hitting on 5s, no hits. And next dice is German. Yeah, the tank's in the way, so he can't even shoot it. It works here. So autocannon hit from behind would damage 8 armor tank, so he can't shoot at that. So he's just going to make a run to there. Let's see. So there's a couple options here. One, they have to kill the tank. So that being said, tank hasn't moved. We're going to snap 2. This squad's going to assault the tank. So they have to pass an order check. They have a pin still. 9. So they're good with their officer team there. So they will assault the tank. 3 hitting on 4s. Oh, they got 2 hits. So they have a chance for superficial damage. They need a 6. And they don't get it. So they bounce back 3 inches, which pretty much puts them back in the hard cover. They did lose that pin. And the officer team will move up 6, get within point blank, and shoot 6 shots into the Rangers, who will go down for obvious reasons. Well, they are point blank, so the down doesn't help them any. So never mind. The 4 down to 2, hitting on 2s. And 5 hits. Wounding on 5. Oh, Lord. 4 wounds. Need to make 4 up cover saves. I didn't save any of them, so they just died. The only thing is the tank is still there. So another squad goes down. It's not infantry. So we pull dice out of the bag. They might be within range of that. Let's do it in a run. That would be. I didn't even think about that. They might be within 12 inches. That might actually work. All right, next dice out of the bag is German. So, heidi ho, here we go. Can they make it? So he technically no, because, well, So what we can do, let's see. So they have passed an order to check this off. I forgot about that too. They have to, it's a fully enclosed tank, so they have to pass the salt. Infantry assaulting vehicles. Tank fear. An additional -3 tank fear modifier. So they are 9 down. So they need a 6 or less. And they get a 7. So they go down. So that's the end of the game. So there's no path. They can't knock out the tank. They can't get that objective. They can't get that one, and they can't get that one because they don't have any infantry left. And if we're not going to run a turn 7, but if we did, the game would have ended anyway. So it's the end of the game, guys. Thanks for watching, and it's an American win with 3 objectives to 2 German objectives.